Fearsome Nerds are going to go at it now on the map Lost Temple.
Over here at the top right. Almost more middle right. Lotse Prime. Going down here to the south. We have...
Next LiveForever!
All right, we have LiveForever down there. These spots on Lost Temple, by the way, Lost Temple, kind of a classic map.
Yeah.
From StarCraft.
Yeah,
Great
never,
map, and Warcraft 3 as well.
Absolutely, man. I love this map. Even I don't care how it bounces in every game or which way it goes. It's just like it's so comfortable. Like the day StarCraft 2 beta came out,
I had to get on
all
Lost
the other
Temple.
maps. I'm like staring at them, like where can I go? And like units are coming from directions I didn't know there existed and stuff. Like they come from up. How does that happen? But on Lost Temple, I was instantly comfortable.
Yeah, I felt like I'm at home when I'm on Lost Temple.
Yeah.
Note, though, on this map, in these positions, here's the big difficult question. Obviously, Terran's going to expand here. Protoss is going to expand here. But where do you take the third base? And I know I talk about this a lot in these kind of positions, but it's very tricky in this matchup. Taking the gold base, yeah, you can't. Taking the gold base can be risky.
If you take it there,
the
you're
island,
Terran,
if you can secure the island, it's good for you. But so a lot of times we see players trying to expand here, or even here. But then again, I mean, if you go and attack that, then you're putting yourself at risk for a counterattack.
Yeah, it's very, very tricky, and it's scary to try to make a base out there. What if he just sends a dropship?
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be so hard to hold on to. That's why, of course, Terran players have those planetary fortresses, and Protosses, of course, can just warp in units over there at the pylon. If you send too many, they just warp in a bunch of stalkers.
This is also a map where we do see Colossus with Stalker Blink, because you need to be, if you get contained here, or you need to get into their main, I mean, that's the way you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And an SCV actually killed a probe. That's rare.
And it didn't take any damage while doing it.
That's a miss micro there.
Lotse Prime.
Lotse Prime
Seems to be shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely not playing like himself. Now what is this SCV going to do? He's up to something. He's going to hide something.
He's just like
Could it be a factory? Maybe he's just reflecting on this beautiful view.
Yeah,
and then he sees, well, how did this battlecruiser crash here? And I believe there's actually a shark somewhere in there if you look carefully.
There is a shark, man.
Factory.
He lives in the battlecruiser.
He ate all the people in the battlecruiser, actually.
Imagine if a shark captained a battlecruiser. They'd have to nerf it again.
They'd have to nerf it. The battlecruiser shot sharks. Then we have the tech lab over here. So he might get a few Marauders or a Reaper. He could use the Reaper to get his opponent out of position. But interestingly enough, with the factory here, we got to take a look over here and see that looks like Lotse Prime has his building spread out enough that if he tries to float the factory over here or anywhere around here, it's going to be spotted.
And I don't even know if he's planning to try to do some sort of, sneaky Hellions, but I feel more like it's just there to scout with. He wants.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. They've been doing it a lot in this tournament.
I wouldn't be surprised if we just see him rush up right now to a Raven.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. I didn't even thought of that. You're so smart, Artosis.
But he does have a land position for it in the Protoss base, so maybe he was, in fact, going for the cheap little Hellions.
And this is not going to work very well.
Make your Hellion, go ahead.
Go on. Let's do it. Make the Hellion. He's moving over to the front, by the way, too. Marauders coming over here.
Lures him to the side, runs up the front with the Marauder and 2 Marines. And this may actually be a pretty awesome move.
The strategy's pretty smart. I see what he's doing now. Bunker over here. Hellions are going to come out. They're going to be waypointed towards the probes. The SCV. Remember, the bunker doesn't build as fast.
That's right.
This might be a passe strategy here.
Maybe, and of course, Worker's very good against Marauders. They don't get the damage bonus.
Hellion.
And, 2 kills already. 4 kills on that Hellion. Very nice. Lotse does clean it up a little bit. And
that's a strategy that would have worked really well right before the patch.
Yeah, bunkers have been slowed down a little bit, so you got to be careful when you're trying to do things like that now.
Here comes the Hellion.
And it looks like it's just going to scout and probably leave the base.
So I'm getting out of here.
Never mind.
Nope, it's got to stay in there.
He wants a second tour.
He's like, let me back in the factory.
Unbuild me. Oh.
Okay, back here at the Terran's home. Builds a bunker. Knows he's going to have to get in a defensive position. And he's rushing for a Banshee. I like that.
With Cloak. Yeah, he harassed him a little bit. Killed a few probes here and there. But we do have observers being made.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to scout out exactly what's going on. And in fact, the robotics support bay even being made. The factory coming back to check that out. Both players going to know pretty much exactly what's going on from both sides.
Well, as you can see, he's going to spot the robotics bay. He may actually end up swapping into Vikings. And let's see what he can do with this Banshee. I got to say, LiveForever's strategy was pretty damn good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, really a lot of multitasking involved, and here's a probe ready to make a Nexus. Maybe target the Nexus, make him cancel.
Let's see if he does it.
Might be waiting for Cloak as well, though. Might be waiting for a second Banshee, even.
Now, the Observer's all the way down here. And as far as the Protoss' base goes, he's going to make a Colossus next, it looks like. So this Banshee could actually do unbelievable amounts of damage.
This could be dirty.
Cloak is done. He's already gotten 2 probes.
When he cloaks, Lotzi is not going to be happy. His Observer's so far away.
He just taps out. 2 frustrating of a moment. Damn. You know what's funny is he actually chrono boosted the robotics bay and then didn't even make an observer out of it. He was that shaken up.
Yeah.
Damn. This guy is a killer, man. Making it to the final 8 in this tournament that is bigger than
big.
Bigger than big. It's massive. This mammoth tournament to make it this far.
This tournament was a StarCraft unit, it would be a Thor.
It's like we are maxed out in people that we start out with in this tournament. This guy goes to the final 8. Total badass. Wow. That was really, really impressive. I think the Protoss could have hung on a little bit longer, but I think at that point in time he said to himself, well, I'm going to lose so many probes.
His economy's gone. His tech path isn't right to deal with the Banshees. Just saves himself maybe a lot of frustration. GG's.
Yeah.
Next LiveForever. Very strong Terran. He's playing better and better throughout the tournament. I think eventually we're going to see his full skill. I feel like he's even better than what we saw today. I've played him a lot of times. And really, he's one of the scariest Terrans to play on the Korean server.
He's going to be like a Super Saiyan by the end. His hair's going to be like all like white and stuff. He's going to be so powerful. But no, seriously, he's really improved.
Tasteless.
That's right. He's like, I might become to a new level of power. Like, I can't believe how awesome that game was. Well, I don't believe we mentioned this actually this time, but you guys can submit questions.
Oh, yeah.
So that
GomTV.net forums. I give them interviews, the winner, after the match. Go to the GomTV.net forums. Leave a lot of good questions. I want good ones, everyone.
That's right.
And we'll ask some of them. I'll shout you out. And hopefully you will help make the GomTV show a lot better.
And I know some people wanted to have longer interviews. We just don't actually have time.
Not nearly enough
what
time.
we're doing is we're doing the interview within a commercial break. So
in a 5-minute time span,
break.
I need to get the player, sit him down, give the interview, end the interview, and take care of anything else I need to do before the game starts.
That's right.
So we only have time
and
for
build
2
a birdhouse.
questions.
He builds a birdhouse.
I build a birdhouse every time.
Guy.
Auction it off for charity.
We're going to tune out, guys. We'll be back in just a minute. Send those
many people lost and they trying to find their way back home. What's going on? Cause we need solutions. Must wake up cause we're so confused. We got kids selling drugs, girls needing love. Always want more cause it's never enough. This is a critical